Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another vlog. So today I'm gonna be doing obviously a kitchen update because it's insane how much it has changed since the last update I did. We are on week 2.5. They had to take a break since Wednesday, today's Sunday, because we're waiting for the countertops. And I mentioned this on Instagram, I've been doing more up-to-date updates over there, and it was really hard for us to settle on like the quartz that we wanted. We both couldn't find anything we were obsessed with until last week, and we're actually gonna go pick them up and pay for it and everything tomorrow. So a little bit of a delay there, but obviously the kitchen has improved so much, so I wanted to do kind of like a progress recap since the last time I showed you, because it's a completely different kitchen, as you can probably tell. I also wanted to have like a deep talk with y'all because for the past month I've been attempting to discuss this on my channel, and every single time I go to edit it I back out. It's something very personal, it's something very vulnerable for me to share to thousands of people on the internet. So I talked about it yesterday. Again, this is like the 5th time I sit down to talk, and I edited it this morning, and I decided to sit down with y'all and tell y'all what's been going on with Olivia and my postpartum anxiety journey and all that. So that's also going to be in today's vlog, but before any of that, I guess we'll do the kitchen recap first. So let's do it. As you can see, they primed all the cabinets today. Most of these were gray, obviously except for the middle one. This is new, and the reason why we had to get a new one that's like this tall, as I showed you in the last vlog, this is what our sewage line runs through, so he could only cut it so much, and to hide it we just have this cabinet. And he did put in the shelving and cut around them, so we can totally put random things here. It's just not super functional necessarily, but we needed it to cover up this huge wall in between the kitchen, so it wouldn't look like a division, and it's fine. Like, I actually really like how it looks. Up until this part is the exact same. We wanted to originally move the fridge out, but we weren't able to do so just because of the island, so it's just staying there. It's perfectly fine. And the only cabinets that we had to buy was this one. This was actually kind of like a mistake, a miscalculation if you will, but it's fine. So we have this one, the pantry cabinet, that's like 96 inches or something, that we needed to hide that. And then this one I ended up getting from IKEA because one of my biggest issues is to organize our utensils, and this one is smaller drawers that we could easily use for specific things. Like, we already had all of this, however, because of that little miscalculation over there, we needed 24s over here instead of 27s, which is what we had. So guess what we used? We used these. So the closet is now open. I am going to follow y'all's advice, and we will be putting in a very cute like cabinet here and making it all adorable. A few more things. So instead of getting custom cabinets that are incredibly expensive and back ordered, I got a ton of inserts from Amazon. I will be doing a whole review once the kitchen is finalized, because I want to like actually see the quality and if these are actually helpful to have, because some of them can be pretty pricey. And then the other thing, our backsplash, is this leash pearl. It is very trendy right now, so I was scared it was kind of gonna go out of style, but I feel like subway tile has always been like in style and kind of like classic, so this is just like a take on the subway tile. It just has like different tones and finishes, so it looks really pretty and dimensional instead of just like a flat white kitchen. So I'm super excited for that, but we need to wait until the countertops are picked and installed to do this. So I feel like it might be another week, but not of like them really working, just them waiting for the countertops to be done, which they won't do. It's a different person, so I feel like maybe next week, like Tuesday, I'll have the kitchen to myself, at least painted and all that stuff. Okay, Olivia is waking up right on cue, so let me go get her. Y'all, she looks, I just think baby cameras are so creepy. because their eyes like glow, kind of like supernatural demons. It's so creepy. Anyway, I digress. Let me go get Olivia. We need to go to Target to do a pickup, like a drive up pickup, and then also to HEB. Hi. Oh, sleepy girl, looking like a little boy. Hi. She's been sleeping on her face, y'all, and every time she wakes up, her face is super red. She's probably like, mother, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? I'm almost embarrassed to show the state of my room on camera, but this is what we're working with. We have a lot of extra furniture in here that we didn't want it to get dusty. Hi. And we're trying to figure out kind of like placement for everything in the living room. So, but I need to like deep clean this room and get all this extra stuff out. Okay, just got back from Target. I wanted to show you all what I got. I got these oversized square texture pillows for our bed. I feel like it needs a little more texture and definitely different neutral tones because everything's too stark white. So we'll try these out. I've been eyeing this for a while and it finally went on sale. So I want to try it out for this part, kind of like towards the end of the bed, to once again add some texture, but it's way bigger than I thought. So let's see. Okay, I don't know, what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments, because way bigger than I thought. I thought it was kind of like a throw blanket and it's like a full-on king size blanket, but we need to erase our bed, so might look a little better. I do think it's like matching or clashing a little with the pillows, but it almost like ties it all up. Hello. She's mad because I locked the wheel so she can't walk. Hi, what you thinky? Thank you. Look at your hair. Beautiful, beautiful girl. Yeah, you excited? I'm waiting for the HEB one because it has all the girlies' food. I had to get like a bunch of stuff at Target though, like formula and things like that. So this is kind of the only exciting thing that I picked up. But yeah, let me know what you think about the bed. Did I say that we need to raise it? We put it kind of very low to the ground. Obviously you can see. I thought I would like that better. I definitely don't. So we're gonna raise it. That way the dogs can't get on the bed, because right now they can. I just did a huge Abercrombie haul, well, unboxing for Olivia. I was gonna show y'all, but I am gonna do an entire try on haul, y'all, because I got so many things. Like this pile is thick. I have like a lot of spring stuff, summer. Like I said, I'm going on a trip. I don't know if I said that in this video already. Jeans, shorts, look at that. So I'm gonna do a whole try on haul. This dress is so cute for Easter, so stay tuned for that. But this girl needs to nappy because she grumpy. She a little bit grumpy. Okay, nap time, honey. Okay, I'm filming this update a few days later. We, and by we I mean my husband, raised the bed, which I think in turn just makes it look so much better. And then here are those Target pillows that I showed you. I got the same one in the lumber version, the long rectangle one, and I don't know if I love it. It completely matches this color, but I think it might be too much of that texture, so one of those is going back. And then I'm working with an interior designer company on Instagram, and they're kind of like fixing up our room for us. So they ordered these Target lounge chairs. We used to have that bench and it just didn't really work because there's so much space in this room, and now because of these chairs it adds like a whole nother level, which I really like. And then she suggested to put the coffee table here instead of this side table, and we'll try that out as well. I'm kind of trying to figure out how I like having a designer instead of myself, because as bad as I am designing and like decorating, I feel like I am such a control freak that I just cannot let go. So let me know what you guys think. We pulled the rug a little bit more out as well, and I do need to clean the nightstands, but I do think it looks a little better. Let's chat and try this out. So my brother went to get mochi donuts in Katy, which is kind of far from where we are, and I asked him to bring me one of these corn dogs. I did already take a bite. It has potatoes and it's fried. Super healthy for me, but let's try it. It is really good. felt like the first bite I really couldn't taste anything but the potatoes, but now I get the cheese and it's really good. I don't know how people do mukbangs. Like, I would be so self-conscious of me eating. Real quick, let me tell you about Olivia's thing so I can just vent. So, as some of you know, because I know a lot of you are mothers, Similac, one of like the most popular formula brands in the US, decided to contaminate their products. Just kidding, but I am salty. Anyway, it had like this bacteria, I think it caused salmonella, and a few children got sick and some of them passed away, which is unimaginable. Like, I could cry. So we were giving Olivia since about 3 months old, once my milk supply like officially died, Similac Pro Advantage or something like that, and she was so good. She was thriving on it, growing perfectly fine. She would like eat up those bottles in a second. And then this happened last month, so when she was 6 months old. We started with that Enfamil that y'all just saw. She like hated it. Like, she would eat it, but like, ew, give me something else. Then we tried the Target's generic Similac Pro Advantage brand. She kept eating less and less and less. I cannot speak English or speak in general today. Anyway, she kept refusing the bottle. So I was telling my husband, like, maybe we just need to try a different one again. And we tried each one for about like a week and a half each, and we were just getting concerned that she was like eating less and less, so we just tried more as we went. We went to the doctor 2 times. She just, you know, told us just keep trying, whatever. This week we switched to Enfamil Gentle Ease. It's supposed to be very, very good on their tummy. She's doing some solids, and she's always had like some issues with her digestion. Sometimes she would get constipated, like blah blah. So I thought this would be perfect. It got to the point one day when she literally would eat, out of her 6 ounces, she would eat 1 or 1.5 or 2 max. And I got really concerned because babies, even though at this age she's like 7 months old, they are eating solids, quote unquote. Most of them end up on the floor and in the dog's mouths, by the way. But it's just simply not enough food, like not enough calories, not enough nutrients, etc. So they need the formula or breast milk, you know. So I was getting super concerned. She was super grumpy because she's obviously hungry, but she doesn't want this formula. So we went to the doctor yesterday because I just don't want anything bad to happen. They're doing some testing, I guess, to see if it's an allergy that she developed, if it's like a specific intolerance to a certain food that we're giving her. And it's just been really, really rough because, one, I obviously want her to be happy and thriving, and when we went to the doctor 2 weeks ago, she actually did not gain weight, which was really scary. She's back on her curve, which is great, her growth curve. But it's just really, really frustrating and scary for me and for her, and it's almost like she's in pain when she tries to eat. So I've been really overwhelmed with that, because it's my baby and I want her to be happy, and then like I get really frustrated and angry with my own body for not like being able to feed her for long enough, or like on myself for not like developing some sort of like supply that could last us until she was like 1 year old. I've been getting really mad at my past decisions, I guess, especially when it comes to breastfeeding, but just like with Olivia in general. I'm like, should I have tried doing other things? Should I have not introduced formula so early on? Am I giving her the right foods when it comes to solids? Am I doing the right thing? And I've been just really second guessing a lot of my parenting choices. Like, is she stimulated enough? Is she overstimulated? Am I taking her out enough? Is she socializing enough? And I've been really struggling with just like anxiety, I guess. I try to talk about this in my last vlog when I told y'all I wasn't mentally stable. So I was really struggling that week, really struggling, because I found out I had postpartum anxiety, and I don't really want to get too into it right now. I don't want this vlog to be super Debbie Downer because I am in a good mood today, but it is something that I've been struggling with, and just the whole situation around the formula and her eating and her feeding and all that has just really stressed me out, because I feel like, and I know I'm not looking for anyone to give me, you know, reassurance. Like, I know this is just like me being crazy, but like, it makes me feel like a bad mom. Like, why couldn't I breastfeed for long enough? Did I do something wrong? Like, should I have pumped more? Should I have breastfed her more? Like, I don't know. It's just, I know it's dumb and silly of me to like look back and wish I could change things. I can't, so maybe I'll, you know, try something different or try harder with our next baby, but it still makes me feel guilty in a way that I wasn't able to do that for Olivia. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was a learning experience. Yeah, I'm a first-time mom, but it still sucks that like it had to not hurt her, but like happen with her and to her, rather than like me learning that on my own before I had her. I don't know, but it makes me upset. I'm not upset right now, but that's what I've been dealing with. If you follow me on Instagram, I kind of talked about it recently, but I haven't really been able to like share too much, just because we have no idea what's going on, and also it's just too much to talk about on an Instagram story, you know what I mean? So been dealing with that, which has been difficult, but she seems to be better. Knock on wood. She's been sleeping so amazing. I'm about to like break this cabinet down because I really don't want to jinx it, but she's been sleeping really great. So hopefully like it was just her body and herself adjusting to all the different tastes, learning as we go, I guess. Being a first-time mom is really scary. Friends that have like older kids and just people on the internet, like, y'all give me amazing advice, but I feel like because every journey as a first-time mom is so different, so many things just feel like you're very alone in whatever struggle you're going through. So it's been really difficult for me, especially the postpartum anxiety thing, because I've always been a very like paranoid and stressed out and like on edge person. It's just like who I am as a person. It's just my personality. I cannot chill. I've tried everything. But the point is, I've always been like that. And when Bolt lost his eye, it like created this whole new overprotective, overbearing side of me with the dogs, which you might disagree, but were my and are my first children, and they were my first responsibility, and it was my job to take care of them. And I felt like in a way I failed Bolt when he lost his eye. I know it wasn't my fault, I know, and I can tell myself that a million times, but I still feel some sort of guilt over what happened. So since that happened, I just not lost my mind, because that's not what I'm trying to say, but like I became this different person when it came to like taking care of my dogs. And with Olivia, I feel like I already had that mindset of like bad things happen and I need to take care of you and be careful and blah blah. Now that she is more mobile and more active and wants to do more dangerous things, I am definitely like extra stressed out, you know. And one thing, I guess, let's just talk about it. So one thing that I really struggled with from the get-go was taking her out on my own. I refused to drive the car with her on my own, even though we have all the monitors and all the things. I always thought like of the worst that could happen, and I actually didn't leave the house with Olivia by myself until 2 weeks ago. Like I said, she is 7 months old. It made a lot of sense that I did have postpartum anxiety, but I guess it was really hard for me to see it and admit it to myself until someone told me like, this is what it is, you know what I mean? So we are working on it. Once I feel like I'm a little bit like above the water in that sense, I would love to do a video and discuss my experience and just kind of like chat with y'all. Like I said, first time mom struggles are, in my opinion, very lonely and isolating, because as much as I could like try to explain to friends who have kids, or even friends that don't have kids, or even to like my own husband, you know, or like my mom or whatever, it's just really hard for other people to understand what you're going through, even though they are going through it. Like for example, my husband is going through it, but he has like a complete different personality and mentality that I do. Not about parenting, just in general. Like I said, I'm always like a very on edge, like acelerada, that's what he calls me, type of person, and he's like more chill, more patient, less dramatic. I do feel in a way like very like alone in the process. Not that he's not supportive or anything like that, but just like with my own thoughts and feelings. So I feel like it helps to talk about this with y'all, and I've tried to like 3 times, but it's just really scary to put yourself out there on the internet like this. So that is what's been going on with that. But now let's talk about dumb things like my pantry and my struggle with it. So let me show you. We needed to figure out what to do because the room, like as you knew it, ended right here, right? So this is the wall. Our pantry was like right here. It was a door. The problem was when he was designing it, I guess. Definitely we got lost in translation a little. But also there is some AC vents and also the other sewage line from upstairs running down here. So there wasn't a lot he could have done to like expand it that way. However, we were concerned that if we expanded it too much this way, like if we brought this up to here, that it would really close off this room and that the walkway would be too small. In hindsight, it wouldn't have been, but you know, it is what it is. The problem is, well, multiple things. The microwave doesn't have a cabinet and it cannot go above the oven because we're getting a hood vent. So we needed to figure out what to do with it. We wanted to put it in the island, like a cabinet built-in situation. I was concerned about Olivia when she's a toddler and could open it. Yes, we could child-proof it, but whatever. I thought, let's just put it in the pantry. The problem with the pantry is, as you can probably tell, it is very, very narrow. You really cannot reach that way all that much. I decided with my contractor that we would get this to put the microwave in the center. The microwave did not fit because even though this is 31.5 inches and the microwave is 30, this is not. So it didn't fit. So now we have this cabinet. It's cute, whatever. The problem is the pantry looks cramped, it's not functional, and I do not know what to do. But this is not the pantry that I want. I just know that for sure. Like something needs to change here. So I'm posting this the day before he comes. So if any of you have suggestions on what to do, yes, we can move this cabinet. This is not like a permanent fix. And like the reason why he didn't continue the shelving, which by the way, I hate this. I don't know why he made it look like a bookshelf. Like I said, lost in translation a little. It's not his fault. Definitely need to talk to him about that, but I don't like this. Please comment down below because I am struggling with this. Olivia woke up. I haven't shown you all what she looks like in a minute. Hi. Say hi. My cheekies are very red because I like to sleep on my face. And look how much hair she has. I know this is not a lot for some babies, but she really had no hair. I was giving Skippy a bath at the worst moment because she woke up. Now he's all wet. I mean, I dried him after. Hi. See, I'm very pale, but I look like my dada. You're telling me this girl is not growing? Look at that. He's like half my size already. You don't think she looks like me? Oh, my lazy eyes have to play. Look at the camera. Say hello. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 because my mommy would get mad. My mommy would get mad. If any of you have bilingual babies or like you're trying to be bilingual, there's this YouTube channel called Canticos, like Canticos. And they play the same thing in Spanish and English, and not gonna lie to y'all, it gets stuck in my head all the time, but hopefully it works. Anyway, I'm gonna go wash her bottles so I can show you all the formula we were wasting. It makes me feel so bad because number one, formula is super pricey. Number two, it makes me feel bad for wasting all this food, but it's not my fault. It's homegirls. Shit, it's my fault. And it's okay. And it's okay. And it's okay. And it's okay. See, I like to laugh, I like to sing, I like to scream at the top of my lungs. Okay, ready? I'm gonna show y'all. Also, she's in this little thing. I don't know if y'all can see her. Best thing I've ever gotten. Anyway, bottles from today and yesterday. This one, 2 ounces. We've been making her like 2, 3, or 4 to see if that helps. Okay, well that's not focusing. This is riveting content. This one, 1.5. This one she actually drank. Also drank. Like I said, she's getting better. This one was recently. She only ate 1 ounce, so she left 3. This one, 2.5 ounces. When she's sleepy, she eats so well because I guess she thinks it's a pacifier, but besides that, like when she's sleepy and in like the very first bottle of the day, besides that, it's like this. But if any of you have any suggestions, this is your homework, okay? The pantry situation, and if any of you have like a baby or had this issue in the past, let me know if you have any tips. Thank you. That was your homework for the day. Anyway, I'm gonna clean these and I'll chat with y'all later.